everybody, welcome back to our channel. I'm Casey and I work with Travis on our House to Homestead channel. We are continuing on with our master closet project, and so I kind of changed my mind about the order of how we wanted to do things, or that I thought that we should do things, and we decided to jump ahead and work on function before all of the finishing touches. So initially we were going to get this, secured in, and then do all of the fronts that go on the fronts of the drawers and finish that first, and then put up the rail and finish the shelving up here and do all of that. But the drawer fronts are going to be very time consuming. And in the meantime, then we still don't have a functioning closet. So we decided to pivot just a little bit and finish the rest of the closet, make it functional, and then we can come back later at our leisure when we have time and do the drawer fronts this way. Not having the drawer fronts makes it less attractive, but it doesn't make it non-functional. So we're focusing on that this weekend today. I think it'll be fairly simple, so I'm hoping we'll be able to get the bulk of it done today, if not all of it done today. And so here we go.
This is the last two shelves. We already got the first two shelves cut out, and now we need to cut out the second set of shelves that are going above the dresser built-ins. And so we've already got the uprights done, and I can't even think of what they're called. The strips that go under the shelves.
Ledger strips?
Yeah, ledger strips. And then, so now we just need the last two shelves.
All right. I would like to point out that we both have our safety glasses on.
Yes, we do.
Especially with this particle board. It's very chippy.
Yeah.
There's lots of little flying dust particles.
Yeah, and getting it in your eye hurts.
It does.
It's not
and it's
fun.
hard to get out.
Yeah. Ask us how we know. Okay, I have been cutting ledger pieces like mad. Now it's time to put some stuff together. So, measured up 12 inches from the bottom and made some marks. The bottom of the shelf is going to be exactly at 12 inches, not the top of the shelf. You okay with that? So the underside of the shelf? Mm-hmm. I mean, it's an arbitrary size, but that's just where it's going to be. Okay, so even with the back, even with that, let's drill some pilot holes. Okay. Sorry, I know my hand's in the way. I actually know when the drill bit's gotten down to the tape, because as soon as the tape touches this, it sweeps all of the sawdust away. Okay, I need the driver, which is here. You can I can do this while you film. It's really okay. You just film the side of the bed. And
I filmed me getting the thing out of the thing and handing it to you. We'll fix it in post.
Yeah, we'll fix it in post. We're using these little Big Timber trim head screws. They're 1.25 inches, so they'll go through the 3/4 inch particle board into the other particle board 1 inch, but not go, or no, not 1 inch, 1/2 inch, but not go all the way through. So we won't punch out the other side. And these trim head screws are a lot or tiny head screws are a lot smaller. So it'll be.
And make sure we didn't punch through.
We didn't. But I'm not flipping it over now. We'll find out later. Okay, all right, let's see how this looks. Let's do the middle one and this one, and then get a shelf in there and just kind of see what we're dealing with here. I don't even know if that's where the middle shelf is supposed to go, or the middle post is supposed to go. Stay, no falling. Don't get too creative. So, there should be marks on the wall. Go ahead and push the top towards me.
Okay.
Do you see the marks now? There you go.
Yep.
That's your level line.
Okay.
So if it's level right here, then, and it's on those lines, then it should be level.
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be nice.
I know.
Okay, stay. As long as you don't push, it'll stay. We're just using these shims to kind of get it flush against the wall. Once it's secured to the wall, we'll caulk the bottom here. Oh my goodness gracious sakes alive, and little fishies too. I'm level on this side.
Are you?
Yeah.
Good.
Level on that side.
Yep.
How's your shim? Is it as far in as it needs to be? To make it push it up against the wall, the top?
Yep. Guess so. Yep.
And then that's in firm.
Yep.
I don't know, should we put in the other shelves just to make sure? Probably. miscut one of these shelves. I did. Wow. I miscut
Yeah,
that shelf a lot. Or how far are you off?
If I push, right now I'm on. How far are you off?
I'm on now. But take a look at
But I have to push.
look at how much space is in that shelf.
Oh. Oops.
So I must have cut it at the wrong thing. We've got plenty. I can go cut another. But
Yeah, that's a pretty significant gap.
yeah. And all the others are perfect. Like they fit tight.
Yeah.
So I'll recut this shelf.
Okay.
So, but that's not, I mean, that's not actually going to stop us from securing this thing.
No.
I think at this point, we could drill our pilot holes on the bottom shelves and attach them to this,
It
and
would hold itself.
everything would stay upright.
Okay.
Do you want to come out front and look at it? I got it.
Okay.
It kind of looks like it's going like that a little bit. So we'll need to make sure that it's level before we do any,
Well, before we do any screwing in pilot holes, yes, let's make sure it's level.
or plumb, I
Plumb,
guess I should say.
yeah. So why don't you grab the large level, put it up on your side, and tell me what you can see. Do you need to go grab your glasses?
Okay, I'm not gonna be able to see anything without my glasses. That is the reality of getting old.
Go ahead and put it up against the wall so you're less wobbly. And you can bring it down. Bring the whole thing down so the top of the level is right near the top of the shelf.
Okay.
Keep coming down. There you go. That way you can see the level really well. So you tell me what needs to happen.
Okay.
And sometimes what needs to happen is for it not to be plumb to gravity, but to be plumb to your eye. That's more important than gravity.
Okay. Because if I look at it,
It's plumb to gravity, like that. And maybe it's just because the center one isn't plumb, because the center one can move.
The center
So-
one can move, yes.
Yes, so I think it's the center one that's off, and that's what's making me feel like it's off, because that one on the right is plumb.
Okay. The one on the left should be plumb with the lines. It needs to move a tiny bit that way.
Do you want me to hold this one?
and then you move it a tiny bit.
How are you on your lines?
Now I'm plumb.
Okay. So now I'm plumb.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm plumb.
Okay. So
So I feel like if we could secure at least the ends, and then we
how do you
can-
feel about putting a couple holes in the wall that you have to fill?
That's fine.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't push. Take
Okay.
all pressure off.
Okay.
I have to go out and get pieces of wood.
Okay.
How's your wingspan? Can you stand in the center and hold both sides? Can you try? That's all you need right there. You don't even need to pull. Just make sure it can't fall.
This is very glamorous.
Yep. We'll fix it in post. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece of wood on the outside of the shelf near the top, so it can't be pushed back out of alignment. And then I'll do the same thing to the other side.
Okay.
So I need to go right there.
Is it still plumb?
Now it is. This one has a tendency to lean outward, so I'm going with my mark.
Okay.
Do you want me to check it with the level? The
Your
mark
mark is level.
Yeah.
So that's fine. Okay.
Okay. Now that one's good. I'm going to re-drill these holes because I found out that the drill actually can't fit in that spot. And yes, I'm being very careful not to drill my palm.
I appreciate that.
I'm sure you do. Once in my life is enough.
It's true.
Okay, come over here and go ahead and make it plumb. Ooh. Okay. Go ahead, you can let go. Go outside, like step back, and tell me if your two ends look plumb now. If you have to go that far away.
To get both in good view, yeah, I do. Yep, that's good.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Now,
Now
the center
part.
one, now these won't go anywhere
Right.
unless the base comes away from the thing, so we just got to be careful.
Rockstar. You got it.
We're good?
Perfect.
Okay.
Secure it.
I don't know how.
Secure it or it moves. Don't walk too heavy. Do you need to redo the tape?
Well, I would if I was only going to go in that far, but it doesn't matter how far I go in. I got
Oh,
plenty
you
of
got
room,
lots Okay.
right?
Yep.
So, okay. What does that look like to you?
That looks really good.
Okay.
Yep.
Got to put the last two screws in right there. And then I have pieces to go underneath that'll go up in there. And the shelf will screw down to those, and those will screw into the stud, holding the entire thing back to the wall. So that'll be the next step.
It's gonna be so good.
Oh yeah. I probably should get the step stool.
Yeah.